Do me a favor and don't you ever, and I'm talking about in the history of ever, look, never, ever, 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 don't do this. Yeah, look. Don't sacrifice your brand cranking out a bunch of raggedy, regular songs. Could you do me a favor and make this clear? I want to make this clear. Because you finna brand yourself as a mediocre artist. Don't you ever. Okay. Look. Rule number one with sync. Rule number one with music. Quality over quantity. Always. Look, quality over quantity, period. Look, exclamation point, exclamation point. And ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We finna go into this right now. Okay, let's go.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now?
When you talk money, I can hear you. You ain't got money, that's a cold blood. When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
I sorta like a bill collector, finance director, like the banks ain't lending out doubt. So when you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my.
Hey, Bubble on deck. I'm your host, Tamara Bubble, aka the I Hear Money Coach, aka your favorite sync superstar, aka we seeking excellence only coach this episode, aka we ain't finna make no regurgitated music episode, aka we ain't finna steal no reference track and make something regular, didn't even exceed the greatness of the reference, couldn't even beat the greatness of the reference when you had a starting point, coach. This episode, we finna talk about quality and why it's required, why it's necessary, why it's needed, and why, look, you ain't gonna superstar if you don't bring it. I'm trying to tell you now. You think you gonna flood this market with 1,000 regular songs? You know what you finna do? You finna flood the block streets. You finna run up on, look, blockity Blockville. Could we talk about it? This episode. Look, before we get to talking about it, because y'all got me worked up and we didn't even get past the intro. Anyway. Right now, look, I'm gonna be sweet to you right now because it's subscribey time, and I just want to tell you it's a little bit past skin 30, and so we're gonna talk about subscribey time. And if you're new to this podcast, you ain't never heard of subscribey time, just know that my nephew was out here telling me, look, you need more subscribees, and so I need you guys to subscribe so that I can tell my nephew, look, Neff, I got subscribees. Look, they be liking what I be talking about. So if you like what I'm talking about, if I'm giving you sync gems on sync gems on sync gems and you don't deserve it, come through with a 5-star review like you know what to do. Yeah. Then you can come back to YouTube. You can like, share, comment, look, subscribe, hit the bell, ding dong, put it on all notifications so you don't miss no episode. Do that. Yeah. Then come back and share this episode. Look, share your favorite episode. Could you post it on social media and tell 1 or 2 or 3 artists that don't know about this greatness over here. Look, that don't know about hearing nothing about no money. Could you come over here and hear this money and stop crying about these streaming platforms? Could you stop crying about them streaming payouts and go out here and get these sync licenses so you ain't got to worry about marketing and paying for that stuff? Yeah. Anyway, I teach Superstardom in sync because artists ain't always got a budget. And look, let me tell you something. When you superstar in sync, you don't need one. Look, if you read my book From Sync to Superstar, you know you don't need one. Look, you don't need a label. You don't need a budget. You don't need a publisher. Look, you are the publisher. Congratulations. Anyway, Superstardom is a whole new way of thinking. Look, can I tell you, there's 4 goals that I had in mind when I created this podcast. And when I tell you, I was thinking Superstardom the whole time. And can I tell you something else? I was thinking about you the whole time too. Yeah. Anyway, goal number 1 is to save you money in your sync business. You need to have a sync business in order to save money in it. Yeah. Yeah. Goal number 2 is to make you more money in music licensing. And can I tell you, these episodes finna do this? Look, over time, look, months and years in, we still gonna be here. Look, out here superstarring in these sync streets. Look, out here teaching the people that don't know no better, because you deserve to win. Yeah. Anyway, goal number 3 is to transform your mindset. Look, this episode is a mindset episode. Can I tell you, quality over quantity is a mindset episode. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you can get rich quick up in sync, and I'm trying to tell you, if you think you're gonna do it by just flooding these streets with these regular songs, you're gonna aggravate these music buyers. Look, you finna hurt their ears with that. You finna brand yourself as mediocre, and then they ain't gonna listen to you no more. But look, we ain't even up in the episode, and that just oozed up out of me. Anyway, goal number 4 is to activate your superstar. Because when you saving money in your sync business, and I teach you how to do that. Look, when you're making more money in music licensing, and I can teach you how to do that too. Look. And when your mind is right, I'm teaching you that right now. Yeah. Look, goal number 4, it just naturally happens over time. But can I tell you, I got a shortcut for you. Allow me, look, if you're new to this podcast, please allow me to introduce you to the sponsor. The sponsor of this episode is the Sync Superstar Academy. Yeah. Look, visit syncsuperstar.com. If you out here trying to look, it's skin 30, half past skin 30. I'm trying to superstar this year. Look, can we get up to these ducats? Can we get up in this money? Can we start hearing it immediately? Yeah. Look, not instantly. Look, I don't do get rich quick. I don't do that. I do get rich now. And do it consistently. Look, get rich again next year. Look, get filthy, stinking indie rich. And hold on to your riches. That's what these goals out here doing. Anyway, visit Sync Superstar Academy. Take that challenge. It's called the 24-hour Sync Superstar Activation Challenge. Let me just tell you a little bit more about it. Because look, I think you don't know about this. And it's one thing to have superstardom not within your reach. But it's a whole nother thing to have it within your reach. And you just don't know about it. Look, ignorance could be the reason why you brokey broke. Can I tell you? And it ain't your fault, because look, it's on me. I feel the burden, and I want to see more Sync Superstars, so I'm finna tell you what's available to you. Take it if you want. Can I tell you I'm superstar regardless? Anyway, that Sync Superstar Activation Challenge. Look, gonna teach you how to superstar in these sync streets. When I say superstar, there's a meaning behind it. It's literally a financial definition that I came up with. Yeah. So superstarring in sync streets is making 100. Look, 6 figures. Look, 6 of them things. 6 numbers. Number, comma, number. Yeah. At a minimum, annually and consistently. Look, make the 6 figures even when Hollywood go on strike. Look, can we make 6 figures outside of the U.S.? Look, can we make money in our sleep and wake up to these checks in the mail? This is what I'm teaching. Yeah. This is what I'm living. Okay, can we talk about that too? Look, I practice what I preach and I live what I teach. I'm just not out here with little theories. Look, I think this might work if you feel like trying. This is not what I'm out here doing. Yeah, anyway. If you take that challenge, you can learn how to superstar in 30 days or less. Now, can I tell you something? In a couple of weeks, you're going to know how to do it. And that challenge is also self-study, because I have to tell you, I be out here busy superstarring. I ain't no daycare. I ain't got time to teach no more. Yeah, I just made it available so that you wouldn't be sitting back saying, I don't got no way to get to this sync money. I don't know how. Look, I got it out here for you. If you get it, then you get it. You get it how you live. Anyway, you can take that challenge when you get ready. Yeah. Visit syncsuperstar.com to do that. Look, now we're going to get up into this disclaimer, because look, we finna get up into this episode. I'm really excited to talk about this episode because there's just a lot of misconceptions. It's a lot of people out here that think they know what it takes to make it. And I'm trying to tell you, they ain't really making it like that. They teaching theory. I'm telling you, they guessing. And that hurts. Look, when I see it going wrong, it's not my place to hop up on your platform and tell you leading the people astray. Or could you back that up with some more placements? Look, could you back that up with some experience? Could you back that up with some real evidence that this stuff works? You just out here yapping about what you think works. You guessing at what works and you don't know. And I can tell by how you talking. Anyway, I'm not here to judge your platform. I'm here to make a platform with truth. I'm here to make a platform that show you how to superstar. I'm here to make a platform that save you time and money. Look, I'm not here to teach you how to superstar after 20 years of trying. I was failing for years. I ain't come here to do that. I came here to teach you so you can make it quicker than I could. Yeah. Meanwhile, while I'm still out here making it, because I just look, when it works, it works. So I didn't just hop out here as soon as I got a placement or two and just say, let me teach the people. No, I'm teaching the people because I don't want these people to go astray. I don't want these superstars out here to quit because they can't find a reliable resource to actually teach them what works. This is why we out here. Now, I ain't gonna keep talking about that. Disclaimer time. Yeah. Look, can I tell you, in a former life, I was a licensed CPA. And I be out here giving tax strategy. I be out here giving tax planning, but we just call it ideas. Because look, I'm not your CPA. Okay. I'm not your lawyer, even if I give legal advice. Can I tell you, this is all my personal opinions. Can I tell you Can they tell you that, look, you're not finna sue me about this information. This podcast is for edutainment purposes only. I want to teach you the superstar. Look, this ain't no professional consultation. Don't you come to me about this information I gave you. Just listen up, start hearing money, and go make some. Okay, bubble on deck.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now? Hey. You ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my. I keep it moving like a tax collector, let the credit checker, let the whole world pay full price. But if you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't shake that price.
Okay, now, could we talk about these numbers? Look, could we talk about this quantity? Could we talk about quality? Look, quality comes first, period. And don't you forget it. Look, that's the solution. But I got to break down why it's a problem to be thinking like, oh, I'm just finna crank out 1,000 songs, 1,000,000 songs. Let me crank out another 100 songs in a week. And look, one of them finna make it. Look, you're just gambling with your career. Look. Now, I wrote a book, From Sync to Superstar, and I said, look, every single song is a lottery ticket. You don't know which one finna pop. But I'm trying to tell you now, if you make 100 regular songs, ain't none of them fitting to pop. Okay. So could we get that clear? I want to make sure you're not understanding what I'm telling you. Yeah. When I told you, look, each song is a lottery ticket, that don't mean you finna come out here with these regular songs every week talking about I got some new hits. No, you don't. You just got something new. Look, some rushed, look, regurgitated music. Could we talk about it? Now, in a world where, look, there's some certain points I got to make sure I cover. Let me put this right over here. Anyway, in a world where, look, millions on millions of songs are competing for one placement. Could we just talk, let's just consider one placement. I don't care whether it's TV, film, video game, pick the media. Look, it's just one slot, right? They're looking for one amazing song. Because think about it. If they were looking for, look, if it was an unlimited budget, do you know what songs they would pick? I talk about this. I think I talk about this in the book. I don't know. But look, I don't remember if I talk about this in the book, but it don't matter because I'm finna tell it to you now. Look, if there is a limited budget and they got one slot, what song you think they picking? You think they finna pick one of your rushed, regurgitated songs that you just whipped up in 5 minutes and threw it out there and it's just, look. I'm not saying that you need to spend 3 years to create a song, but I'm also not saying that every song you create, look, if you think you're a factory worker in sync, you finna go hungry. Can we talk about it? Yeah, look. In a world where there's millions of songs vying for one spot, I'm telling you, these music supervisors, let me just tell you what they're looking for. Can I tell you what these music buyers want? Okay, and I'm going to tell you why they want it. Look, they got one spot. Okay. Now, they got a limited budget sometimes. Because think about it. If the budget was unlimited, they would go to the Michael Jacksons, the Beyoncés, they would go to these artists that they, can't afford to use every time. Because I'm telling you, they budgets, they fees are a little ridiculous. And rightfully so, because they got catalog and they got brand. Look, and some people would just watch a TV show just because their favorite artist is in it. So there's a lot that comes with them people that be charging high prices in sync. Now, look, enter the indie artists. Here's where the gold mine exists for the indie artists. The budgets are limited in these productions. Okay. So they ain't got unlimited billions of dollars to license Michael Jackson every time. Look, they can't get Beyonce every time. So you know what they looking for? Beyonce greatness on the budget. Look, Taylor Swift songwriting greatness on the budget. Look. Portugal the man. Look, they looking for greatness in these streets and they ain't got the money to pay for it. So here come the opportunity for the indie artists. Here comes perfect opportunity and limited budget meets amazing indie artists with amazing music. Look, they got one slot to fill. And I'm trying to tell you, there's more than one indie artist out here. If you thought there was a lot of famous artists, if you thought there was a lot of, look how many celebrity artists. They got A-list, B-list, D-list, C-list, E-list, F-list, G-list, and they still all greater than indie artists as far as brand awareness and recognizable songs. Can I tell you? Look, They got people with little one-stop wonders still got more magic in their music than indie artists. Can I tell you? Because indie artists ain't got no brand yet. Or they got enough, they're merging their brand. They're building their brand. So can I tell you? Ain't no music buyer with limited time. Look, I got to throw the time in there too. They ain't got that much time, right? They ain't got that much budget. And they still need amazingness for their spot. Look. Can I tell you? Look, can I tell you something? If a music buyer picks the right song for that slot, do you know that could propel their career? Do you know that the right placements, look, when music buyers are looking for music, why they be wanting greatness, they trying to get the placement that's going to project the popularity of the show. They looking for a placement that's going to make folks cry when they listen. Can I tell you that, look, let me tell you something. You want to be the song that the music buyer has a story to tell. When they do interviews and they say, well, you know, this song, when I music supervised it, I knew this indie artist and they had amazing music and that just skyrocketed the show and that made the ratings triple. That's the kind of story they're looking to tell with your music. So if you think you're finna come out here with your little indie music and it's not amazing because you're just cranking it out, crank, you think you're a machine out here. Ew. Look, when I teach about machines and sync, I tell you that, look, a sync placement can be the machine up in your career. But you can be a machine and make a lot of music. But first of all, and all of the first, you need to make sure that the quality is there, period. In your creativity, look, in the makeup of the song, in the creativity, look, in the mixing and mastering. You're not gonna get out here with no regular music and think just because you made a whole lot of it, oh, they're gonna find me because I put out a lot of songs. And if you got a lot of regular songs, they're gonna sit right there on the regular shelf and you ain't gonna get no placements. Matter of fact, people will stop even listening to your new music. Let me tell you about this. You want to talk numbers? Let's talk numbers, okay? Let's say, for example, you could have took time. Look, you take a couple months and you make like 6 to 10 songs. Or you thinking about quantity and in that same couple of months, you rush, throw everything on the wall because you got a song about home. You got a song about cousins. You got a song about friends. Look, and you a whole thug killer out here. You just making anything because you think, oh, this is what works for sing. Let me make a song about friends. Okay, ew. Now, let's talk about it. You got 40, 50 songs that are regular. And they probably all regular. Matter of fact, you probably didn't even luckily create and rush and create not even one hit. You got 40, 50 regular songs. Look, ask yourself if a music buyer ain't got time to listen. Look, ain't got budget for the greatness that they want. Ask yourself why they would listen to your catalog. Ask yourself why, if you got them to listen to one song and if it was regular, you think they're going to listen to song number 2? Matter of fact, say you got them to listen to 2 songs. You think they finna listen to song number 3? You think they're going to check any more of your emails you send in the future? Absolutely not. Because you're branding yourself as mediocre. Ew. And they can't do nothing with that mediocre. Look, your mediocre record ain't fitting to make the ratings triple. Can we talk about it? And can I just be honest with you? Because I'm getting sick of you thinking that there's a little trick to it. There's strategy to sync, but there's no tricks. Look, there's no get rich quick schemes. And there definitely ain't no do this and you must prosper. Can I tell you, quantity ain't what you want if the quality don't come with it. Could we talk about it? Now, could you make a song that will blow up the music buyer? Because let's get back to that example. If you made 10 songs and let's say 5 of them are amazing, because could we just be real? Look, if you're making 50 songs, all of them ain't amazing. I don't care who you are. Yeah. Name an artist. Tell me they just made 60 songs in a year. Tell me they made a couple dozen songs in a few months. I'm trying to tell you, all of them ain't great. I'm going to tell you that now. You don't want to believe me? Yeah. Look, after a while, they start to run out of ideas. Don't sit back and let somebody tell you, keep on making these regurgitated songs. You can't even think of no more concepts. You don't feel or believe the music at all, but you're just going to keep on cranking out that regularness. Ew. And then keep on trying to send it to me to listen to. Look, keep on trying to send it to music buyers. Ew. Don't nobody want that. Now, Okay, can you make a song that, look, creates a moment in history? Look, could you make a song so good that it's going to blow the music buyer up in addition to you? Look, if your song is a hit, you blow up everybody involved. Could you do that? Because you ain't got to do a whole bunch of those to be remembered. You do one of those, you finna be remembered. Look, when you make one hit and it get placed in the right placement, can I tell you something? Okay, everybody in that circle finna benefit. From your song streams to the music buyer to the show that it was on. Look, everybody involved finna win. So could you make that music? Because you don't have to, look. If you get that lottery hit, look, if you get that lottery ticket, look, if you get that jackpot with one song, I'm trying to tell you that one song could feed you and your family for generations. Especially, look, if it's one stop, yeah. Can I tell you something? There will then become a demand where people will want to hear more from you. But if you just cranking out a bunch of regular music that don't nobody want and don't nobody need and ain't gonna blow up nobody production, can I tell you they don't want it? You can send it. They could block you. You could keep on sending it. They could keep on blocking you. And then you know what? Over time, I will say the one thing that you would get out of making a lot of music is practice. But over time, you know what will start to happen? Even when your songs get better because you've been getting practice. Look, when you send in music, even if it improved, if you've branded yourself as regular, they won't check for it. So now, even when you're making good quality songs that they could actually use, they remember that you was the annoying one that kept sending songs that didn't need to be out here in these sync streets. Yeah. And they remember to, look, skip right over your email. Look, this why you probably need 4 or 5 different brand names and stage names. Because you got, look, so much regular music, you done ruined your brand. Ew. So look, I'm not gonna stay on this episode long with this. I'm tired of talking about this regular music. Could you go out here and make greatness? Okay, look, when you got good music, you don't even have to promote as hard. Can I tell you? You got to do work regardless. But can I tell you, when your songs are great, they help promote you. Yeah, look, when your song is good, you could get up in an inbox that you don't even have the email address to. You know why? Because music buyers know music buyers. And when you send great music to one music buyer, they might be like, oh, my friend could use this. Let me send this to this other music buyer. Let's make a song so great that the music buyer hear your song and just be looking around like, I can't even use this right now. And I'm still trying to think of where I could place it. Yeah, that's the type of quality you need to send. Okay. Look, can I tell you something else? Don't be out here trying to be everything for everybody. Look, if you a stone cold killer, don't you make no song about no home. Okay, why? Look, home is the place to be. Like, what is you rapping about? What is you singing about? What is you talking about? Your brand don't even match what you creating because you think Sync need a song for home. And that's just like, ew. Stop making regurgitated music. Because can I tell you? Let me tell you about how music works. When somebody make a hit record, look, and it hit mainstream, look, and it's out here killing it, they already set the trend. Look, when it's original and it's quality and it's not been, look, regurgitated, yeah. Can I tell you, multiple music buyers be out here licensing this song. That's how you heard it. Look, how you think a song rise to number 1? Look, it got promotion behind it. So either the label put money behind it and then became great that way, or it got a bunch of placements and it became great organically. But can I tell you, the whole world hears now this, look, trend setting record. So by the time you heard it, you were already behind the trend. So don't you come out here thinking, oh, I just heard this amazing song. Let me go make one of those songs. So that now I have, ew. You behind. Okay, now you trend chasing. And you look, you can't keep up with money when you chasing trends. Because can I tell you, by the time you heard this song and it's popular and it sounds good and it sounds like if you make a version, you can make some money, they're looking for the next trend. Can I tell you, the music buyers hear all the music before it comes out? Yeah. They get the exclusives. They get the demos they didn't ask for. They get the demos they don't want. They get the records from indie artists they don't want. They get the records from labels that they want but can't afford the license. They hear it all beforehand. So while you out here chasing trends, you not only is you copying and you regurgitating, okay, and you rushing and your quality probably ain't even there, but they don't need that. They already broke that trend. They already set that trend. Could you go out here and be original and make something new? Could you focus on blowing up a music buyer? Could you focus on making music so good that, look, everybody in your camp can eat for the next 30 years. Go make that record. However long it take, go ahead and make that record. Could you stop rushing out here with this regular music, branding yourself as a regular, copying, regurgitating sync artist? Okay, I'm done yelling. Bubble on deck.
Look, if you're broke, don't talk to me. I said if you're broke, you can't talk to me.